I can't wait to hear this.
It's the best fart on the planet.
Go.
The fart when you're sitting on the toilet.
Oh, because it's anything goes.
The acoustics are insane.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, there's nothing like it. It sounds thunderous, no matter what. Okie dokie. Welcome to the Meme Daddies podcast. I am Tank Sinatra, and this is Adam the Creator. You want to say your own name?
No, it's okay. Hi, Tank. Hi, people.
Yeah, people. We're talking to people.
Yeah.
You already
Peeps.
said hi. We've been here for
For minutes.
minutes at least. Yeah, we're doing another episode of the podcast. Lots of good news. Good stuff.
Oh, yeah.
What do you mean, oh, yeah? You don't even know what I'm talking about.
I just am confident there's a lot of good stuff.
This fucking guy.
I'm buoyant. I know things are pointed in the right direction.
They are really pointed in the right direction.
I know.
I saw a comment on our YouTube last night
Yeah.
that made me laugh.
What was it?
So we're like 30-something episodes in, right?
Is it that?
Yeah.
30? Yeah.
You've never watched an episode, so you have no clue. You have no idea anything we've said.
I don't know where I am, actually.
Ever.
Ever.
Like Jay-Z often someone will quote one of his lyrics back to him, and he'll be like, I said that? Like anybody at any time could say something that you said on the podcast, you'd have no idea.
I'll go, oh, yeah. I'll pretend. I'll go, that's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But somebody brought up from episode 11, call me Dutton because I be dressing. That's why I'm dressed this way today and not in depression sweatpants and a T-shirt. He goes, let me read the exact comment. I'm like, yo, I'm going to bring this up on the podcast tomorrow because it actually made me laugh out loud. I don't want to read the whole thing, but maybe I will. Okay. He goes, okay, look, the joke about a comedian flopping a joke on stage and instead of silence, a person yells out, why does everyone go to the bathroom after watching my story?
Who said that?
You did.
I said that?
Yes, you asshole.
I'm funny.
No shit, you fucking
Go ahead.
loser.
Go ahead.
I work for Fish and Game, listen to this podcast, and that joke made me full belly laugh, like full lung capacity too, blah, 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 blah. I know I'm behind on the episodes, but I started at 1, and I'm listening to them chronologically. Joe L. I mean, generic name, so hopefully he just listens and knows. Obviously, Joe L. is going to know who he is. It's not some, like, fancy name. You can't search Joe L. on YouTube and find him, probably.
Right.
But
it's not Gifted Galaxy 6969.
Yeah, sad face. But
Crying emo face.
But dude, I mean, I went back and watched it, and especially because now I'm going to be doing stand-up again.
Yeah.
Just thinking about that made me laugh so hard. Like saying a joke on stage, getting crickets, and then someone goes from the story, why does everyone go to the bathroom while watching my stories? And then everyone turns around like, what the fuck is that? Bro, you got so many bots in your
What's
crowd.
the bot in the audience?
Why are there so many bots in your crowd? I don't know. It's the club's fault. I can't keep them out. They let them in. They're paying customers.
How about the bots that say, what's with all the bots?
Yeah.
Those are the fucking smart bots.
Yeah, listen, I'm not a bot, but I'm a meme page that only posts memes, no ads. Yeah, you have 400 followers, asshole. Of course you're not posting any ads. Who's paying you to post ads?
What's the pay-per-click rate on that?
What are you going to get, 25 cents for an ad? Of course you don't post any ads, you moron. You have 17 followers.
I like when I get a DM, you want to grow your following? And the person has like 13 followers.
Yeah, I do actually. Not from you.
Yeah, I guess.
What, you got any tips or tricks? Yeah, we're doing a discount on followers. That sounds fishy.
Right. Discounted followers. That's the kind I like.
Yeah.
Cheap ones.
I'm not paying full price for followers, dude. Not in today's day and age.
What kind of followers you got?
Not in this market.
Right.
It's a recession.
No, I'm not paying. Fuck it. I'm not going to pay a lot for that follower.
Oh, my God. And then another review, which came from my sister, but it's okay.
I love her. Oh, I love her.
It's good that I saw this review because it actually answered a question that I had, which was whether or not one of the ones that we already had was from her.
Okay.
So
right. Okay.
Yeah. So she said, I make time for this meme podcast because it's hysterical. I build my whole weekend around listening to it because why not? It makes me laugh uncontrollably. The chemistry between these two, we do have good chemistry,
Yeah.
is a balanced combination of judgment and acceptance for all. That's a wild statement.
It's funny.
If you listen to the podcast, you'll see or hear what I'm talking about if your laughter doesn't drown out their jokes. I mean, that's high praise.
By the way, shout out to Shakespeare. That's not just because it's your sister. I happen to have, spoken to her about. She is a listener. Like she's into it. That's not like right? Like somebody who's giving you a empty compliment. It's somebody who truly does listen.
And as we know, sometimes family members can be the harshest critics.
Oh yeah.
They can be like, "Yeah, I know, dude. What did you win, an Oscar? Who the fuck is Oscar anyway, man?" So that coming from listen, your mom is excluded. Your mom is going to go, whatever you did was great. Fantastic. Right. I loved it. Everything you do is wonderful. But a sibling giving you that kind of praise or compliment?
Rare.
I mean, making siblings laugh is DNA tickling.
It's the hard. They know your jokes.
Yeah.
They want to hate you.
Yeah, they don't.
Yeah.
They don't want to like you.
Yeah, they're like, this idiot. I know these jokes. But they're laughing.
Only thing harder is making a wife laugh. My wife.
My wife. But yeah, if you can make your wife laugh, you're doing great.
Yeah.
Because they really know your act back and forth.
Yeah. They're looking at you like,
let's fucking hear some new shit, guy. Oh, man, what else is going on? So, we're in Spookyville time.
yes.
Have you ever heard of McKamey Manor?
Sounds spooky as fuck, dude.
So, it is and we're going to get to the memes. Listen to me.
Manor
okay?
is scary.
It's called Meme Daddies, okay? It's not called Meme Readers.
I know that.
I'm talking to the people.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Okay? If I was talking to you, I'd look directly into your eyeballs.
It'd be weird.
I know, but that's what I do. So, yeah, I mean, we're going to talk a little bit. And if you don't like it, this podcast is not for you. But we want you to like it. So just fast forward. I don't know what to tell you. But I got to talk about McKamey Manor because it is, you definitely have heard of it. You just don't know the name of it.
Okay.
It's a thing that people go to. It's a haunted house that you go to. You have to sign a death waiver. And you have to basically sign your life over to them for 72 hours. And if you make it all the way to the end. Yes.
Okay.
Because most people tap out. Everyone so far has tapped out.
What?
If you make it to the end, you get $20,000.
Oh, God.
But you know how in most haunted houses they can't touch you?
Mm-hmm.
They
can rape you here?
They legitimately torture people in there. Waterboard, beat, fish hook, wrap your face in saran wrap. There's been allegations of sodomy. It's like fucking crazy.
Allegedly, air quotes, sodomy.
Well, that's not in the paperwork, but people have said like this guy is a psycho, and he's essentially.
Wait, it's one guy?
It's a guy who owns it, and then he hires actors or whatever. I mean, I guess you want to call them actors to work in this haunted house. It's not a haunted house; it's a torture chamber. And the people that go through it, if they make it to the end, like I said, because people tap out, and sometimes like there was a person who gave a testimony. They were like, "I was trying to tap out; they wouldn't let me tap out." That's fucking scary.
You said 72 hours.
Something like that, yeah.
So there's
No sleep.
deprivation.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, has anybody ever just tried to get a crackhead in there and tell him, listen, you come out of here, you're going to get 20 grand or whatever, split it. You're going to get 10 grand.
The reason
it's all in crack.
The reason it's in the news now is because he's never let anybody complete it. So if somebody looks like a Navy SEAL went to go do it.
Right. Yeah, like Goggins would go in and.
A Navy SEAL went to go do it, and he pulled him out because he looked distressed. So he didn't want to pay him the $20,000.
Right.
Basically.
Okay. It's a little bit of because I was going to say Goggins would survive that shit. Goggins would laugh. He would do that and then run 1,000 miles.
Oh yeah.
Without the sleep.
On the way to 100-miler.
In the middle of it.
Yeah.
And still win.
I got to run by this torture chamber real quick.
For about 72 hours.
Yeah. I mean,
he'd laugh. Ha ha, motherfucker.
Yeah. These motherfuckers try to torture me. Nobody can torture me more than I torture myself.
Yeah, facts. I tortured him. Fucking sucked the soul out of his body by looking at him. And he would. It'd be Goggins Manor by the time he was done with
He's
it.
not.
Get the fuck out of this house.
They'd be like,
Okay, sir.
He's not even breathing heavy.
Right.
Yeah, his heart rate is 62.
He keeps laughing.
Yeah. I'm scared. I'm gonna leave.
Yeah, man. Listen, I gotta go.
But a bunch of the actors are now coming out and saying like this guy who owns it is this like okay.
You're gonna tell me is a little off? Yeah.
No. I'm
okay.
saying he figured out a way. So this guy has tendencies, of course, obviously.
Yeah.
He figured out a way to torture people legally for a living. And like nobody's going, hey, let's check into this.
Right.
We should check this out. Because people are signing waivers. They're treating it like a roller coaster.
Right.
It's not a roller coaster, dude. You're going to get stabbed.
Could Dahmer have gotten away with something like this?
If he was smarter and more, imagine Dahmer on Shark Tank. I'm selling heads, feet, hands. I've got a freezer full of them. What are your sales so far? I'm pre-revenue right now.
Right.
But I got a lot of meat and a thirst for blood.
Oh.
I hate being alone.
I think they would have gone in on that deal.
If the valuation was right.
Right.
Are the actors, like the episode we spoke about, like potential serial killers? Like this is their fix? Like
They're apprentice serial killers. They're learning on the job.
Yeah.
Interns.
If somebody doesn't do enough, he goes, "You're fired," and then he kills him.
Right. Where did you? Where were you trained?
McKamey Manor.
McKamey Manor.
Oh shit. Well, yeah.
Has anybody looked into the people that have worked there and if they've gone on to serial killings?
I don't know about that, but I saw a video of a girl who was publicly saying this in front of other actors, and some of the actors were defending him. Some of them were like, "No, dude, she's right. Like, you're fucked up." Even though they still worked for him, she didn't work for him anymore. And he's just like, he's off. He's way off. Something's very off. And then he tried to move it.
What?
So he did get shut down in one area. The fucking new place he tried to move was a house in like a neighborhood. Like 17 Sugarwood Lane, dude. Like in the middle of a block. A news channel went to go talk to the neighbors. They were like, I can't believe they're even thinking about letting him do this. I can't even. We don't even know. We're besides ourselves.
This guy's a genius.
Most serial killers are.
To turn himself into, right? Jesus. That's like Jared from Subway opening up like little kids' tickle
daycare.
hut. Yeah. Yeah. Someone get tickled all day.
Yeah. Buy my dickle.
Buy my 6-inch.
Yeah. Oh my God. Before he got caught, obviously.
Right. Before.
And it never goes in, so it's not.
It's not. Yeah.
It's not assault.
Right.
It's just.
It's just tickling.
He signed a waiver.
I think Michael Jackson had something set up like that, but Neverland, but it's
Never tell. Oh, leaning towards the memes. Okay. I found another genius for you, making live content on TikTok. Another creative genius for you to admire.
I like the fact that he has the TikTok neon. That's obligatory. If you don't have that neon,
Emotional damage. Emotional damage. Emotional damage. Emotional
every time it gets worse.
Yeah, I mean, this guy's a genius, right?
I mean, kind of. That's hysterical. What's he talking about?
You're supposed
He's
to
sleeping in the corner.
supposed to try and keep him from falling asleep. Obviously, he's being trafficked. First of all,
So
second of all,
he's in a day bed.
Emotional damage.
and every time you send one of these gifts, it makes one of those noises. So yeah, I just wanted to.
So that's not him. That's just the noise for the gift. and it says emotional damage.
Emotional damage. So
Good luck getting that out of my head for the next 48 hours.
there was another one where the donut equaled the fart, so it was just farts for like a minute. I didn't screen record that one, but I was like, oh, Adam would love this. You should be doing this. You should have your kids doing that.
You know, you laugh until it happens, and then we become fucking viral sensations. Emotional damage.
That guy's not a viral sensation, dude.
He's not?
No, you have no idea who he is. I scrolled for 30 seconds. I saw another person doing the same exact thing.
As that guy? That's such a random...
No, it's not, bro.
He's in a daybed, and he has neon behind him, and it says... And there's
Bro,
what is behind him? Just show me. What was projected behind him? Were those the gift levels?
All the gifts and what noises they'll make.
Okay, I can see it being very irritating. I'm not saying he's a genius. I'm just saying the sheer randomness of life sometimes like fascinates me. Like that's fascinating to me.
There's an article that I'm not going to pull up because meme daddies, but
It's not article daddies.
it's not article daddies, but about I almost sent it to you. I should probably, well, I'm not going to. It was days ago. I have no idea where it is now. But about the horrifically low bar for TikTok live streams.
That's funny.
And
You can send it.
I don't know
I'll
where it
Google
is
I'll
now.
Google
Yeah, yeah. It was like, what is going on TikTok live streams? What is happening?
That's funny.
Emotional damage. You know what that's from?
No,
Oh, you don't?
no.
Oh, okay. It's
Is
a
it like a Will Ferrell movie or something? Or
Oh no, it's some Asian guy who was playing a video game, and there was low, medium, high difficulty settings, and then Asian settings. Because Asian people, I guess, are good at video games or whatever they make them. And he, the first thing that happens is he gets, hit by the sun and he gets killed, and then he gets hit by rain and he gets killed. And then somebody says something mean to him, and emotional damage, and he's like, emotional damage. So that's what it's from. Viral video. But yeah, I mean, these are.
got any memes?
Yeah, I got tons of memes, dude. I got so many fucking memes. There's also just so much to go over, but I mean, we'll get into it. We'll get there. I just want to throw a meme in here real quick. Hey, man. Hi, what's up? Just grabbed McDonald's and littered a ton. Ha ha. You? You did what? I threw my trash out the window. Ha ha.
You got a soft spot for the text memes like this, right?
That are just insane.
Yeah, where the sender is just like unhinged,
Oh, yeah. I love them. I can't get enough of them.
and the reaction is just a normal like what?
Hey, what's up? You did what? I threw my trash out the window. Ha ha.
Ha ha.
Because, like, what was the blues person, what kind of reaction were they looking for?
The reaction a litterer would expect, I guess. I guess it's like a little vandalism, little light vandalism.
Yeah, I guess, like, where did you do it? Awesome. I'm going to go see it.
Oh no way! LOL. Fucking turnpike, bro.
Yeah. Did it go far?
Yeah, man.
What was it? I want to go see it. Like, what kind of reaction were they looking for? And how high were they when they sent this message?
Littered a ton.
Littered a ton. You?
You.
What are you doing? Not littering.
Hey, man, and he initiated it. Can't wait to tell him.
Oh, yeah. These have been making the rounds. Unemployed people at 2:51 on a Tuesday.
What are they doing?
What are you doing? Like, what could you possibly be doing?
Conjuring a demon from a book.
I guess, yeah. I mean, turning into a cartoon.
Look how ripped this wizard is, too.
Oh, he's shred. Bro, if you were a wizard, wouldn't you make yourself ripped?
Yeah, that's true. I'm going to make all fast food good for me.
I'm just going to make my metabolism 7% higher. Not like 20, because then I die, but like a little bit higher.
Just enough.
Yeah, just a little bit. Bro, when I lived in California, I lived with a guy. I rented a room from a guy. And it was such a bizarre situation. Nice guy, but way older. To the point where when my friends came to visit, I remember he wasn't home. It was a good situation because he had a girlfriend who lived out in San Diego. So he would leave every Thursday and come back Sunday. He was unemployed.
Like elderly style older?
Hold
or
on.
just kind of
So no, not like 80, but like 65.
Okay.
It's yeah.
AARP, like.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's getting discounts on most
Oh,
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's still young enough to enjoy it.
Great age, golden age.
Golden age. So I was showing my friend Dave and his wife Brooke pictures of him, right? And they're like, "Oh, he looks nice. He has kids?" And I was like, "No, it's the other guy." And they're like, "Your roommate is that guy?" I was like, "Yeah."
He was unemployed, not retired, unemployed.
Unemployed. He was an engineer, like a smart, like design whatever.
Right. He didn't drive a train.
He didn't drive a train.
Okay.
Not that those, engineers probably smarter than some engineers.
Yeah.
They got to know like different fucking.
Oh, it can't be an easy job. That's why they call it an engineer. It couldn't be like it's not
Yeah.
called a fucking
Those-
train jockey.
Yeah.
Fucking
It's not called the doo-doo. A train guy.
train dummy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a great point. It is called an engineer.
They don't call engineer like for jobs that aren't for smart people.
Yeah, no, bro, I shied away from taking the engineer test when
I don't want to.
you have to get 100 on every test you take.
Yeah, because you have
during
to
the
bring
train.
every train into the station.
And you have to be able to, on a dime at 80 miles per hour, know if there's some kind of track change because you could get into a head-on collision with another train and kill hundreds of people.
You could turn into a math problem,
Yeah.
an immediate math problem.
Yeah, instantaneous.
Yeah.
You don't want that.
I'm not trying to get any smoke from engineers.
I'm not
Shout
sure.
out to every engineer.
Mandy's an engineer.
Love Mandy.
She she just put her head in. I don't know how she did it. I couldn't have done it. There's no way. Anyway, so he was unemployed. And I remember thinking, like, why don't you just go get a job? He would just sit there and watch TV all day. This was like before cell phones really became what they are. This was
Right.
like 2009.
You couldn't really work remotely.
No.
No.
You could spend time on your cell phone, texting, I guess, looking at Facebook-ish, kind of, but not really.
Yeah.
You
How-
could, like,
How do you pay his rent?
he had money saved, But I rented a room from him, and it was weird, but it was fine. It was it was what needed to happen
And would he be doing stuff like this in the middle of the day?
every fucking day, dude. I'd come home, he'd be conjuring up demons out of books. I'd be like, Chuck, what are you doing, man? You're gonna burn this house down.
What have we said about the books and the demons?
Yeah, please, man. I gotta sleep. 2:51 on a Tuesday. I don't even remember what this says. Oh shit. Me watching the squirrel outside my window blink my full legal name in Morse code. That reminded me of the one where you just stare down a ghost in your room.
Right.
How high were you?
Or the one, what was the other one we looked at where,
The demon?
no, the person, the demon finally finds you and says like the words.
Phrase, yeah.
Yeah.
That it said it would say to identify itself. Well, those two were very closely related
Yeah.
in my book. But this one, the squirrel outside my window, blink my full legal name in Morse code is, obviously you're making something out of nothing.
You're looking for that.
Oh yeah. Do you even know Morse code?
Ish. Enough to know my legal name. That's what he's thinking.
I don't know my legal name.
No.
And Kanye is just fucking. Let's do a little news here. Trump has reportedly said that Kanye West is too crazy and needs help.
Oh, man.
Bro, I'm having a little deja vu right now. It's something that comes up often enough. So Kanye did an episode of Drink Champs with Noriega.
Yes.
Got pulled off of YouTube. Kanye has been having his tweets removed from Twitter. He's like banned maybe from posting on Instagram. I may be making that up, but he's definitely not posting on Instagram.
Yeah.
And he is just.
And he bought Parler,
He bought Parler. Yeah.
which was the famous, the Trump answer to Twitter,
Mm-hmm.
right? The far right Twitter clone,
Wait.
sort of.
Didn't Trump start Parler?
Yes.
Oh, so he's probably like, he signed the contract and he's like, this fucking guy's an idiot.
Yeah, here you go. He signed the fucking. Take it.
It's a dog.
Yeah.
But sure, go for it.
Too crazy.
Yeah, it's too crazy, even for me.
Even for me.
Yeah,
The
I
crazy
love
people.
I love crazy. I love crazy more than anybody. Everyone knows this.
I'm very crazy, believe me. But he's way
I'm
more
very crazy. I can't do it. But dude, if Trump says you're too crazy and you need help, I mean, how crazy do you have to be for the other craziest person in the spotlight to say that you are too crazy and you need help?
I just saw, I mean, Kanye has been going on far right rants and all this. And it's like, we already talked about it. It's not like being far right, far left, whatever. People can have whatever opinions they want. But it's like, he doesn't stop, man. He doesn't stop. It just, you know, I've never heard somebody that opinionated and that incensed over every topic, every day. Whether he's upset about the kids, upset about fucking people in the record industry, upset about Drake, upset about he's ranting on everything.
Adidas.
Motherfuckers, everything. Everything is like everybody's out to get him, which you
Was
know,
a paranoid schizophrenic.
yeah, that's. And you know, I posted something about you know, if being annoying was an Olympic sport, and
Yeah.
it's Kanye with like all these gold medals.
Yeah.
It's just saying he's annoying. I'm not.
Yeah.
And I got some of the comments saying like, "Oh, tell me you're a liberal without telling me you're."
I saw that one. Yeah.
Well, I said, first of all, you guys could have him if you identify so closely, like with whatever group. Like, take him.
Yeah.
But it's not liberal. It's just like, dude,
Yeah.
just fucking chill out.
Yeah. If he was going that hard for liberal causes, he'd still be
I
annoying.
would say, dude, chill out.
Yeah, he'd still be annoying.
I don't even know what cause. I couldn't pin down what cause.
Neither could he.
Oh, okay, because I thought it was me. I can't understand what he's like fighting for.
Yo, he's got a line on Can't Stop Me off Watch the Throne where he says something like, they say I'm racist. On what basis? I only like green faces.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So I thought about the whole White Lives Matter thing because people were like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
He legitimately only cares. And this is fine if this is the case because there's a lot of people like this, but he's in the spotlight and has taken it to another level. Only cares about himself and how much money and attention he can generate every single day off of every single sentence he says publicly. That's what the White Lives Matter thing was about. It was about generating controversy and conversation around a thing.
Which is fine, I guess. Like you said, if that's what floats your boat, you're like a big capitalist. You want all your money. That's great.
Yeah.
But then why all the Jesus stuff and why all the fucking religious stuff and all that? Like, dude, I guess that's what a lot of the evangelicals do too. Like with the,
I
the
saw
preachers and stuff. But
I saw something where somebody was labeled a conservative Christian Republican, and I was like, you only need to say one of those.
might as well add white to it
Yeah. I mean, one of those covers the other two.
and tight ass.
Yeah. That's redundant.
I just thought about conservatism the other day. I'm like, haven't the conservatives tried to stop every progress ever?
Yeah, they
Like,
want to conserve traditions.
The conservative was like, no, we're not letting black people vote. No, we're not letting women vote.
Yes.
No, we're not going to put black and white people in the same state. Weren't the conservatives the one that were saying, no, that's not a good idea?
Yeah, always.
Haven't they always been wrong? Every generation you look back and go, that was kind of fucked up.
Yes.
And now, okay, all right. I thought it was just me.
Here's the thing about conservatives, then we'll move on to another meme where we'll make fun of Neil deGrasse Tyson. Conservatives as people were raised probably by conservatives. And liberals or Democrats or whatever were raised by liberals or Democrats. Democrats, in my estimation, are raised by people who are taught change is good. Personal change is good. You should be looking to grow as a person in every way possible so that you can be better for the people around you. Conservatives are taught you're fine, you're good, don't change a thing, you're perfect. Not in a bad way, not like you're my little perfect,
But tighten up, like you're doing it, but keep it tight. Keep doing that.
Don't do anything
Try
different.
to do it better and better.
Do the same thing better and better.
Try to do the same thing better and better, which is a fine perspective for a lot of things.
Yes, but for social ideas, it's not great because there's too many people to consider. Listen, it's a fucking complicated topic, obviously.
Right.
But the one thing, I actually listened to Call me Dutton because I be dressing. Episode 11, Joe L. Shout out to you, bro.
Freestyle Daddies. Go ahead.
And I was talking about how there's this thing going on where like these journalists are out to get people. It's like Marxism almost, like trial by media, trial by whatever.
Yeah. McCarthyism.
McCarthyism. That's what I meant.
Yeah. I got you.
McCarthyism. I called it Marxism.
Yeah.
McCarthyism. I think those people will be held to task one day. And you said by who? And I said by the media. And you were like, they are the media. I was like, they're not going to be the media in 10 years though. So when they lose their job for doing shitty things, which they're doing now, in 10 years they're going to go back and they're going to say, wait, you wrote an article that ruined this person's life on fucking speculation?
Right, for clicks?
How dare you?
Yeah.
Now you're fucked. At some point, I believe that has to happen. So as far as like, how do I say this? We also talked about people who are exploiting the LGBTQ movement for their own personal gain. Because I read a tweet from this guy who was like, I think I'm queer, but I'm not attracted to men, but I'm a man. I'm just attracted to a wide variety of women. Does that make me the new gay but the old black? And it's like, bro, what are you saying?
Right. That's the annoyance that I could totally understand about the far left.
The far left.
Like,
They're
you
hanging
need
off
to change everything.
They're hanging off the wing of a plane, dude.
It's almost the far right. We change nothing. I'm keeping my ignorance, and because ignorance, and I don't give a fuck about
Not change nothing. Make it the way it was in the 50s.
Yeah, go back. I don't want
Go back.
this. And the far left is
everything.
change everything.
Yeah.
I'm not even a human being anymore. I don't want to be, I don't want to be called a human being.
I identify as a camera.
There's a little bit of, right, the center, left, center, right might have a point. It's almost like change some things.
Yes.
I would say change some things that maybe are antiquated because things have to change. Got to get a new phone every 10 years, don't you? Got to figure out a new kind of business to get into every 20 years. Things change, so adapt. But don't change everything. Change something.
But this is what happens, and then we'll move on. Newsom signs bill intended to end discrimination against LGBTQ people in sex crime convictions, right? So this bill, essentially, from what I understand, don't hold me to it because I'm not a legislator, essentially makes it legal for you to date someone that's within 10 years of your age. So if you're 24, you can date somebody who's 14 in California. Because the whole thing was like...
Is that true?
That's what it says. Because it targets gay people, the laws now, the way it is.
Wait, it lets you date somebody who's... No, that can't. That would mention statutory rape. That's not about...
Well, here's the thing. The thing they're trying to remedy, which I agree with this, and I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks about this. If you're 18 and you're dating a 17-year-old... There's fucking no problem with that.
I do agree with that. That's not so odd. 14 and 24 is odd.
14 and 24 is weird.
And like that, I feel like 17 is close enough to like age of consent.
You went to school together. You grew up together.
Yeah. You're essentially mental equals.
Maybe you turned 18 a month ago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right. That's where like the black and white thing of like, no, never versus...
No bail.
Okay, but...
Yeah. Like instead of, I don't know. So the bill is, I don't know. It's a little confusing, but politicians cannot seem to figure it out because they're trying to appease the extremes without considering the majority of logical people. But let's get silly. Dad on his way to the bathroom at 5 a.m. to fart, grunt, and make gagging noises while he brushes his teeth.
Classic dad movies. Classic dad moves. Oh, that's fun. And sneeze like a fucking...
Dad on his way
atomic
to
bomb.
It's a picture of Godzilla just crushing a city. Dad on his way to the bathroom at 5 a.m. to fart, grunt, and make gagging noises.
Dads are so gross.
And the house is so quiet.
So quiet.
So quiet, dude. I'd wake up to eat in the middle of the night, and Jessica would say something. I'd be like, "How did you hear me?" And then Liana started like making stuff at like 2 a.m. You hear everything.
There's nothing else to hear.
I mean, that's literally it. You
It's
hear,
a solo.
you hear. Why are you doing a microwave solo in the fucking kitchen?
It's a dad solo at 5 a.m.
A dad solo is fart, grunt, and gag.
Fart while you're peeing. Is there a better fart?
Yes.
Which? I can't wait to hear this.
It's the best fart on the planet.
Go.
The fart when you're sitting on the toilet.
Oh, because it's anything goes.
Well, the acoustics are insane.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, there's nothing like it. It sounds thunderous, no matter what.
Although, when that fart happens and it's not a productive one, it's kind of a letdown.
Oh, I don't mind it.
Oh, you like it?
Yeah.
It's kind of time saver?
No, I just like the way it sounds.
It's very satisfying.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it right there.
ASMR. I like the ASMR.
ASMR.
ASMR. All right, time to make fun of Neil deGrasse Tyson. 3 billion crabs have disappeared with no explanation. Yeah, okay.
Right, name them, Neil.
No, he didn't say that. I'm
Oh,
just
I know. Still.
assigning it to Neil. Like,
Yeah, but he did.
Ooh,
Who else
the
fucking said that?
3 billion. Oh, it says 1. I'm sorry. 1 billion crabs have disappeared with no explanation. What? From where?
I mean,
Who's counting?
A billion? A billion.
billion. That's 1,000 million people.
Bro, how the fuck do you know? I hate scientists so much.
What does disappeared mean? Maybe they're hiding. If you can't find them,
Don't they hang out in the sand?
they're fucking crabs.
They're probably this much under the sand.
We're right here. We haven't disappeared. We're
Yeah.
hiding from seagulls.
Yeah, we're trying not to get eaten, you fucks.
All you crab-eating motherfuckers looking
Yeah.
for us.
Yeah.
Crabs are delicious, though. That's why.
They know that.
Yeah. We know we're delicious.
They're smartening up, man. 1 billion crabs have disappeared now with no explanation. Yeah, I mean, there's no need to explain it. We should start just seeding out wild scientific claims.
Right. 17 trillion birds were born last year. Okay.
No, worse.
Weren't born.
No. Yeah, weren't born.
We could say anything isn't.
Yeah. I mean, trillions a little, like, I'm talking about really, like, for real, plant a thing out there. Like,
Yeah.
due to climate change, an estimated, 350 million birds did not make it to adulthood.
Right.
Fucking put it out there. I'll submit it to this page.
Outrageous. Everybody would be outraged.
Oh, yeah, they'd be so
Save
upset.
the birds. What?
We made it up.
Yeah.
Just
you,
like these
Have you noticed? Have you looked around? Has anybody said, where are the crabs? I don't think so.
Where are the birds?
Where are the clowns? That's what they say.
I mean, birds aren't real, but I know what you're saying.
Where are the birds and where are the clowns? Who says where are the clowns?
Send in the clowns.
Oh, send in the clowns. Remember when clowns were terrorizing us?
1 billion clowns have disappeared with no explanation.
Thank
I don't see
God.
clowns anymore. Have you?
Thank God, man.
Imagine a time when clowns were it. Like, that's entertainment. Like, because clowns come from some fucking old era where people would go to a show and people would come out with clown paint and dads and, oh, look at that fucking guy.
Probably from a jester back in the Middle East,
Maybe. Look at the makeup on him. That was like entertainment.
Hilarious.
Unbelievable.
The surprise.
Oh, look, that one looks sad.
Clowns aren't supposed to be sad. Dude, can you imagine thinking a clown is funny?
I mean, conservatives have kept them alive.
It really is the conservative
Keep
fault.
our clowns.
They love clowns. They're so weird. Speaking of clowns, boomers. We didn't have none of those K-pops and cat boys in my day. We listened to heavy metal like real men. Real heavy metal men.
Guy from Kiss who looks like an emo cat boy.
I mean, literally covered in makeup.
People would lose. The same dads would lose their mind if
Yeah.
this was happening.
Oh my God. Yo, that's why I don't fuck with people who are like, kids these days, this generation.
Right. All these rappers with their jewelry. What about Liberace?
Yeah.
Ever see him?
You ever seen him? You know who I'm talking about? He was dripped out.
Gay as the day is long.
Oh, we didn't have all these gay performers when I was a kid.
Really?
Really?
Harry Manilow, Liberace. Okay.
I beg to differ. I remember seeing a tweet once that compared old music to new music, and it was great because it used the same artist.
Yeah.
It was Queen and Rihanna. It was a lyric from Queen that was really deep. You know what
I
I'm
know
talking
this. Yeah.
about? It was a lyric from Queen that was really like impactful and thought provoking.
No. Queen? Oh, I thought you were talking about the. Oh, go ahead.
Hold on. And then it was Rihanna's lyric, cake, 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 cake. And it was like music when I was growing up, music today. And then the same whatever was a lyric from Kanye West, which was thought provoking and deep and introspective. And then it was just Queen. Bicycle, bicycle,
I
bicycle.
want to ride my.
Bicycle, bicycle, bicycle. Like, don't do that, bro.
Right.
There's an answer for everything.
Lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, lolly. That was the banger. Boom, boom, boom.
What did I do with Kanye West when everyone was making fun of him? When he was like scoopity doo, poop, scoop, whatever.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, "That's not music." When I was a kid, real music was, that's when music was real. And then I put on a wop baba loo baba wop bam, tutti frutti, oh looty. Shut up.
Tutti fruity, oh Rudy.
Oh man, that guy was changing lives with those lyrics. Shut the fuck up, man.
Right.
Everyone is so annoying, bro. I hate. No, I don't hate. I hate. Everyone's annoying.
Yeah.
Everyone's pretty annoying.
Everyone's annoying. Us included. We can be.
I'm sure to some people, me saying this is annoying because they're like, no, bro, fucking trust me. When I was a teenager, bro, fucking music was, without saying what they're saying, it's like when my hormones were raging, when I fucking jerked off for the first time, when I had my first kiss, when I had all of my life's important first experiences and the music I associate with that.
That's good music.
Yeah, no shit, asshole.
Right.
Because that's when your life was unfolding for you.
You could have been listening to a bell ringing. That was the shit. Yeah.
Yeah, it was good because you were getting laid for the first time.
Your endorphins were through the roof.
You saw your first fight in a cafeteria. Yeah, it's exciting, dude. That's the music you associate with it. How did people not...
Slam by Onyx.
Yeah, how do
The
people not
greatest
put
song.
this together?
Yeah.
It's so simple. Music today sucks. Yeah, it's not like it's advanced at all. Do you think they did that when they were cavemen?
Well, I used to bang rocks, and these kids are banging sticks.
I used to bang calfskin. Now they bang cow skin. No sounds.
No same.
Yeah.
Much worse.
Too deep. No snap.
So stupid.
Yeah. Fucking shut up.
No snap. No snap like calfskin.
Oh, geez, we got so many memes, bro. We got to wrap it up. All right.
Hit a hard one. Hit a good one.
Okay. The children at my son's elementary school have started referring to me as a Karen and mocking my chic hairstyle. Is there anything I can do in the way of legal action to prevent this? I am deeply offended. Well, posting a question about suing 8-year-olds is probably the wrong way to beat the stereotype.
It's just, it goes back to the same thing with like the ultra conservative. No self-awareness. That's the key.
Yeah.
At least we know, and I don't associate myself with far left by any stretch, but left-ish, lefter than fucking right. But I know I'm annoying. I know I have a lot of work to do. I think all the way on the right, nah, we're good. We're not annoying.
Yeah, that's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Why would you change if you're good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm not annoying. Okay.
And if you don't want to change anything about yourself, you're certainly not going to want to change anything about the world.
Yeah.
Both of them are harder than each other, depending on what it is.
On the perspective, yeah. I think the right Republicans want to conserve some stuff, but also know, some stuff can be fixed. I'm a little annoying. Those are the right Republicans. Like they can laugh at it and go, "Yeah, okay."
Let me ask you a controversial question to wrap things up because I want to fight with you. Oh boy. So as far as sexuality is concerned, right?
Mhm.
When people people are identifying as cats and doorknobs and whatever they identify as male, female, back and forth and blah 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 blah. Do you think? Remember when people said let's make gay marriage legal and they were like, well, they're gonna want to marry their dog next.
No, they're not. And now it's like, I want to marry my dog.
Do you think instead of wanting to marry their dog, it's taken this turn where people are just like, I'm loosey goosey, whatever I want to do. See, I'm a cat now. Do you think it's come true for better or for worse? Whatever it is, I'm like whatever with everything. I literally don't care. I don't some woman drove down my street when I lived in my old house. She was handing out flyers. She's like, they're trying to teach our kids about fucking, I don't know, fucking whatever in our schools. I was like, okay. When my son gets home, I'll tell him that's not true.
Right.
Or it's true or whatever the fuck they teach him. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not worried about what they teach.
It's such a small segment. There's always going to be there's the caveman who was probably wildly out there on but it's a bell curve. It's like the people on the farthest ends that are fucking bonkers.
Yeah.
Like, all right, as long as they're not hurting anyone, okay. Don't make laws to make that the law of the land, but also don't make laws to lock them up as long as they're not hurting anybody. It's like, okay, you could be a cat. We're not going to write cat on your driver's license. We're not going to legally marry you to a cat because that's going to change a lot of other things. But I think there's a far stretch from that to being gay and wanting to marry somebody that you love. Like that's more.
Yeah.
That's in the middle of the bell curve. It's more common,
Mm-hmm.
I think accommodate the variance from the strict center, vary it enough that enough people, it's like, okay, gay is a thing. It's not going away. It's kind of okay. And it's like, it's normalized. I think that's cool. Once you go into the other strange things, it's like, okay, be a cat. But we're not going to change the laws.
Well, I don't know. I may be repeating something that's absolutely not true. So I don't want to repeat it.
See?
Yeah.
You're learning. See, you're progressing.
Well, this is actually a joke that I'm going to put out there.
Yep.
Probably on TikTok, I think. So there's Joe Rogan was saying on his podcast that he knows a teacher who had to put a litter box in their classroom for a student who identifies as a cat. I cannot see that being true.
Neither can I. And that's too far.
Obviously.
Call me a conservative.
Yeah.
That's like, all right, no.
From 2024.
I'll conserve some things. I'm not liberal with everything.
Yeah. But have you noticed that I think we've talked about this, every conservative person has a story about being food shopping and seeing a black woman with food stamps buying beer and cigarettes, then running off and jumping into it's either a Range Rover or an Escalade or something.
I know it. I've seen it.
They've all seen it.
Yeah.
It's not a friend. It's not a story they've heard. They've all actually seen it. And literally not one left-leaning person I know has ever seen that in their entire life. Why do they only do it in front of conservatives? Is my question.
They're ghosts. Spooky fucking liberals.
The ghost of Newport past.
Name brand cigarettes too.
She fucking bought beer and cigarettes with food stamps, bro. I fucking seen it. She ran out and got into an Escalade. She was parked in a handicap spot. Really?
Yeah. She kicked the dog.
You saw it? Yeah. No, my friend saw it. Well, his friend saw it. It's an urban legend. If you want to be fucking honest.
It's the Loch Ness Monster.
Wait, we got to come up with a name for that person.
The legend of fucking...
The Newport Monster.
The Newport.
The Newport the EBT fraudulent Escalade lady.
Food stamp lady.
All right. Fun times.
Yeah, good times.
If you made it this far, thank you.
That's
right?
why. Yeah, good on you, mate.
Oh, Jesus.
In case we're international, dude.
Oh, wait, real quick. I've been watching so much Norm Macdonald also.
Yeah, Norm Macdonald.
His fucking bit about the crocodile hunter.
What is that?
He's like, the crocodile hunter died.
Hunting crocodiles.
No, he's like, can you believe it? He's like, yeah. Yes, I can, actually. He's like, the worst part is he got bit by a stingray. Can you imagine all the crocodiles? Who got him, Harvey? No, a fucking stingray.
They've been trying to get him for years. He was like the fucking Moby Dick, you know? He was
Oh, man. We're going to get that fucker, Steve. He's
Yeah.
been fucking with us for 25 years. You got bit by a stingray?
the plot twist.
Major plot twist. Can you believe it?
Can you? Yes.
Yes, I can. All right. Rate, review, leave a comment, subscribe. The secret password is Crocodile Hunter for the end of the episode.
Yeah.
We didn't do it last episode, but I do like seeing people comment on YouTube the secret word.
Will a emoji suffice? A crocodile emoji?
No, Crocodile Hunter.
Okay.
What if someone's on an Android and I can't recognize the fucking...
What is that, a lizard?
It's a square with a question mark in it. All right. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.